see. Twitch. Activity. No. Profile. Yay. That works. Give it a few minutes while I quickly turn off my bed. I just realized I completely forgot to edit my stream info. Yay! Give me a second, chat. Screen's gonna flash for a second. Twitch.tv. It's gonna flash a bit. I can't stop it. Actually, I can. I can turn that off. Yay. There we go. Let me remember how to do this real quick. Because we're not streaming Vintage Story today. We're streaming. What do you mean my browser is not currently supported? Please use a recommended browser. I am using Microsoft Edge. Yay. Guess what, chat? Shenanigans. Shut down Microsoft Edge. Do I have Chrome? I don't have Chrome. I only have Microsoft Edge. Twitch. Log in. Come on, you silly browser. Cool. Can I do it in OBS? Stream information. Yes, I can do it from OBS. Okay, cool. Space. Engineers. Crashed. Warrior. Start. Space. Engineers. Fun. Space. Engineers. Done. Cool. That should... Yay, I guess. Back to the game. Is my voice even coming through? Should be. Stop flashing. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. If I am too quiet, please let me know. Game capture on. This is the scenario we were going to be doing. Offline. Solar radiation medium. Go. What? Start. There we go. Yay. What? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, Chad. Gabe, I just wanna... There we go. Edit settings. Crashed. Carrier. Stream, save, episode 1. Odds. What do we have? Cool. Medium. Alright. This shouldn't break now. It was just simply the name, because they come with their workshop name. Yay! Anyway. Let me double check while it's loading to make sure my stuff is up to date. Yes, it is. Cool. Will you let me log in now? No. I may have to Task Manager close my browser. In task. Browser. Oh, we're in. I'll fix it later. Woo. How much power do we have? 19 hours. That is not a lot. Any supplies? No. Alright, so what we need to do is turn off everything not important. Derp. 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 Alright. Everything is turned off. Let's take stock. That is a endless hole. That, and I gotta disable stream is starting. Is there no way up to the bridge? Looks like the bridge had an elevator that was taken out. Nothing. Give me stuff. Alright. Oh. Huh. There's a rifle in there. Reactor parts. Just a lot of good stuff. were utterly useless to turn on. Nothing in here. Ooh. Over. With how much power? 4 hours. Okay, you have my survival kit. An O2H2, oxygen tank, no hydrogen engine. It also looks like this planet's based on Pertam, as I can breathe when there's no storm. We shall see if that holds up. Relax. Uh-oh. I might have to scavenge what I can and come back here and just like scrap what I can carry. There's a ship here. Has a gun. It's a dual cockpit. Even if I did get you working, you have no fuel. So what I am going to do is strip you of everything valuable.
No fuel.
Oh, right, I have radiation exposure to worry about. Oh, this is Pertam. Okay. With that in mind, let us start scrapping. Where'd that ship go? It was through this one. Ah, yes, here it is. There we go. Alright, so I need a lot of interior plate for that. These are nothing but interior plate, so... There's the interior plate. I need construction components. These. No. The doors. No, because they also don't have metal grids. You? Ooh, superconductor. But nothing here has metal grid. Your girder and glass. Oh, I found a hole. Sweet. The engines. Yes.
Inventory full.
Cool. Rest of this goes to a rover. Go ahead and do that, because that's annoying. Cool. Oh, progression is on. Yay, chat. Alright, so let's break down and build back one of these. No. Okay, cool. There's one. Don't think there's a basic assembler in here. Don't think there's a basic refinery in here. Don't think there's landing gear. H2O2 I can definitely do. Yeah, I can do those. Ice. Ice. I need to get a cargo container going that I can actually transport back and forth. If this is going to become a massive scrapping operation, I might need to actually build like a sky crane or some shit. Ooh. That might actually be really fun. Build out a sky crane. But I want this ice. This ice is key to survival. Maybe.
Inventory full.
I'll throw the ice into here for now. Seeing as how I can't transport it all. Game might be a bit too loud. Let me know if that's good, chat.
Inventory full.
Okay. Okay, it's full. You don't. I need to get out of this hangar. What hangar am I in? Hangar 7. Let's go see what this beacon is. I think I had a metal plate stuck in my wheels. Hold on. A moisture farm? Does this mean I can just produce ice from the atmosphere? I didn't even check to see if that mod's in here. But this might be the key to my survival. Alright, what all's inside of here? Bed, lockers, and your basic hydrogen tank, H2O2, and moisture evaporators. Okay. Okay, yeah, this'll work. First thing we do, chat, tear down the solar panel. Move the solar panel to over here, attached to the battery. From there, we extend this building up to this edge here and all the way back. I think that is what we do, chat. Alright, with that in place, actually no, that one can stay. This one goes.
Inventory.
Oh. Oh, it's heavy armor? Okay. Think we bring this up to here. Go 5 like this. No, same thing on this side. So out by 2. Right? Yeah. 1, material.
Inventory full.
Right here. Hmm. I did bring interior plate. I don't have the construction components. Okay. Okay. No problem. We just go get some. Yeah. Let's scrap apart the front here a bit. Let's start here. Cool. There's my construction components. This thing does not like taking off on a turn. I think I'm on like a Pertam type planet. Skybox definitely looks like Pertam. Maybe. We'll see if we get a dust storm. Dang it. Small steel tubes, 20. I think I could just Hydro Man. Let's do this. Go to here. Come on, where is it? Hydrogen tank. Hydro Man. Alright, we need small steel tubes, motors. What else do we need? Ore detector. Small steel tube, motors.
Inventory full.
What is it? Get out of my inventory.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I'll drop the metal grids. Pick up what I can. Hydroman. Display. Do LCDs have displays in them? I want to say they do, because if they do, they're absolutely covering this ship. I say that, then there's none in this room. Let me through. Yes. Alright, cool. I just realized, okay, so this planet is not Triton because I don't have the radiation warning the bottom right.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Let me see. Logistics? Logistics. Cargo terminal. Wait, is the cargo terminal just a cargo crate? I'm looking for the other one. You know what? Screw it. This works. I need interior plate. And I dropped a crap ton of it. Over here?
Inventory full.
No. Alright. One display, one computer, one... Alright, so I need another LCD. Sensor? No. That'd be great, but no. steel plate. Wait, don't I have steel plate in this system here? I do. Computers. What else was there? Computers, motors, and construction components. That all can be done. Construction components first. There's that. Motors. There's 6 there. There's 8 there. And what else? Computers. Lots of computers. Alright, basic assembler. Cool. With these 2 in place, I will want my basic refinery like that, with pipe conveyors like that. And then I do curve there, curve here. In fact, I will go ahead and place these down.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Holy crap, heavy armor is no joke. So, I want a door here, right? No. I want a door here in the back of the room. Split up you. Just the motors primarily. Alright. I find it funny how I'm prepping for this planet to be like Pertam, and I already know it's not like Pertam because I'm running around my helmet off. Ooh. Alright, chat. Major question. I thought this scenario would have me on like Pertam, where I can't have my helmet off or anything, and it'd be a little bit more difficult. This is an old scenario. I can either continue with what I got going on here, where I scrap down the carrier and avoid mining as much as possible and use the carrier as my main early supply source. Or do I try and find a different survival scenario? I will leave it up to chat. And while I wait for people to type, I'm going to continue welding.
Inventory full. I can also see if I can figure out how to change the planet to have a Pertam atmosphere. That'd probably be the best way to go about it. Energy
Is go into the
low.
config and see if I can change that. It's nothing but light armor. Right, I disabled all the timer blocks. That is iron, okay. Chat. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can finally log into my Twitch on... what is this? Microsoft Edge. I doubt it. I gotta disable to be right back. There we go. Alright, chat. I am not seeing... What were we needing again? We were needing... steel plate. Alright. I guess this is as good as any place to start cutting. It is still incredibly loud. I don't know if it's loud on your end, chat. So I have received questions about what's going to happen with the Stationeers series. That series is pretty much dead at this point, as with the newest update, any saves are no longer compatible. So I don't have any way to port what I've done in that save over. I've been trying to figure out a workaround, but once it got announced that the saves were not going to be backwards compatible, I kind of put the series on hold until I could figure out an alternative. I'm still trying to look for a way around it, but at the moment, I'm either going to start a whole new Stationeers save, probably a solo, and probably going to be on Mars, or I swap to Space Engineers for a minute, do this series. Or if y'all want to swap planets to an actual Pertam, because I can breathe. I don't want to breathe. At the end of the day, I'll leave it up to you, chat. If y'all want to see a Stationeers series return, I'd be more than willing to do that. Or if y'all want to stick around in Space Engineers for a minute. Beyond that, beyond that, my plans are more or less to try out a bunch of different games on the channel, see how that does. I currently have lined up, give me 1 second, chat. I have the demo for Lift, demo playtest of Dungeons and Kingdoms, and Battlestar Galactica Dreadlock. Those are all up for nabs right now on whether or not I'll stream them. If you want to see any of those, just let me know. I'll put them into rotation now that I got my actual stuff working again finally. OBS just hates me right now. I forgot to re-enable game capture. There we go. Ow. There we go. Actually, I should probably enable the goals. Give me 1 sec, chat. Current goals. Current goal will be my S key would not be annoying. The Harrier. Okay. Oh, that color is abysmal. Hang on, let me give it background. That color's still terrible for this planet. That is even worse. I am terrible at selecting colors. Let's see. To green. Let's see how that looks. That still looks terrible. Black is not good. What about gray? How would a gray look? Probably terrible too. Definitely terrible. Alright. Cool. This is what I'm gonna do. Go to current goal. Set the background. Black. Set the foreground. White. And now, it should be very visible. Background needs to be increased in opacity. Super. Alright, that should be the last alt tab. Hopefully. I would like to utilize these windows. A door. I'll just get a normal door. All of this is going to require steel plate, which I do not have a lot of. So, I'm going to empty this thing completely, all of it, into here. Not the uranium.
Energy low.
I am going to paste snare rate up. There we go. Steel plate. Oh. What did I find? Spine of the ship? Yeah. Nothing. Alright, back to scrapping. This is not where I was scrapping. I was scrapping over here. I forgot to bring the truck. No.
Inventory full.
also don't have Bob, chat. Bob would be something I would want to add. Hmm. I may have to download DuckDuckGo chat just simply to be able to log my Twitch account because for some reason it seems like what is my browser? What is this? Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is no longer supported by Twitch apparently. Or at least it seems like it because I can't log in with my Microsoft Edge at all. And I got the most up-to-date version, so... Glass and steel plate. What am I doing, chat? Actually, chat. Chat. I got the perfect scenario, chat. If we were to swap scenarios, I got this map that is you start off with the basic survival pod, no asteroids, no planets. It is just random encounters that you expand your base on. So it is like Scrapyard Survival, but in space. In a way. We also have that as a possible scenario. I just remembered I had it. So, if I would have thought about it sooner, that is what we would have started with, instead of this. I think I have enough power and hydrogen bottles to Hydroman over to that SPSL beacon. Let's try it. Wrong button. Oh. There's an actual trade station out here. Okay. This is here, but I thought economy was... No, I turned economy on. That's right. No space. Alright, chat. First person to type in chat gets to decide. Do we swap over to the scrapyard survival scenario? That is in space, so no asteroids, no mining, no planets. Just whatever we can salvage out there. Or do we stay here and do it with the carrier, the crashed carrier? And on the frickin' space scenario, you start off with the survival pod. Here, this is what we start with. This amalgamation and a tiny little rover down there. Glass.
Inventory full.
Winston Space McLean Drive. Space engineer on the fly. Hold on to your jams. Oh, I needed construction components. That's what I was missing. Code was just sent to your phone. Yay. I finally get to log into my Twitch. Huzzah. That took way too long. Way too long. Structure components. Glass. Twitch just finally let me log into my online account. That's great. I love Microsoft Edge. Construction. My inventory's full. I forgot to dump my inventory. Ow. Yeah, no construction components, no steel plates. Let's go. Mr. Shadow, do not touch it. This is mine. This is my wreckage. Leave. Alright, that should be the construction components I need. Tear up the ceiling while I recharge. No. This should allow me to Alt-Tab without affecting y'all. Let me double check this. Yay! I can set up the pole. Creator dashboard. Tree manager. Not 60 seconds of ads. Where's the pole? What? I swore I had a pole. Pole. Yes. Thank you. Create a new pole. There. Wait. Swap. Scenario. Start poll. There we go. I did it. I'm happy, chat. There we go. Steel plate. wish I could set it up to show on the actual stream who vote, like how many people are voting for what side. I think that's a add-on or whatever. Where are the results? No one voted. Oh well. It happens. This is the last piece. And now, we have a sealed room. I wish this was Pertam, because we would be safe from the storms. We need some lights. Ooh, fog. You work for our needs. That's too orange. There we go. We now have light chat. How's our battery holding up? Recharged in 7 hours. Nice. With that in place... Assembler... Build a battery for buttons and stuff. We got the doors, it looks like. What is this? Algae farm for the food processor. Okay. Good. Alright. Seeing as how the poll no one voted for, I think we are going to swap to the space salvage only scenario instead of the crash ship. what that entails is I'll go show you. I'll go ahead and save this world. And if we want to, we can always come back. I will swap the name of this stream to space salvage. New game. Community. Here we go, chat. No asteroids. No planets. Just salvage. So, in this scenario, this is what we start with, chat. We get absolutely nothing but a respawn pod. With an exception to the mods. We get solar ore generators. The only one we will be able to afford, straight off the bat, is the stone one. With this in mind, I'm going to... No, that doesn't work. Steel plate. Small steel tube. Large steel tube. Okay, so I do need to break this down.
Inventory full.
Okay, you don't have any small steel tubes. But that was enough.
Inventory full.
What else do I need? Computers. Steel plate. While that welds up, current goal. Find. Salvage. And with that in place, we're now producing stone. Do I have my food bar? I do have a food bar. I don't want to waste my oxygen. Depressurize on. We're just gonna start flying in a direction, chat. and set ourselves adrift at 30 meters a second. And while we hurtle through space at 30 meters a second, well, space is the void. I may change the skybox. I'm not 100% sold on this skybox, but while we hurtle through wherever we are, I'm expanding my little platform. This should allow me to get a basic assembler. No. And a basic refinery. Actually, yeah, I am going to lay you on your side like that. With, can I do a refill station? I cannot, so I will need a... You will actually be like that, so I can still access you from this side. Yeah, because I'm losing oxygen here. This looks... like it's space, but it looks like it's breathable, but it's not. I just saw a distress signal. Where were you? You might be very profitable salvage. Wait for it to show itself again. Turn the ship towards it. Let's increase speed a bit. Bump us up to 35. While we hurtle endlessly towards that, I forgot to set this up. The void. 11 kilometers. I haven't gotten to play with these bridges yet. I'm very excited to play with these bridges. We're going to make a very superb bridge eventually. I want a very good looking bridge. But we have to salvage. And by salvage, I mean once we get there, I'm only allowed to use the stone generators. I'm not allowed to progress past the stone generators. Meaning, the only way to get, if I go to solar generators, cobalt, magnesium, silver, gold, platinum, uranium, and ice, is to find it and take it. There's another distress signal up there. So, with that in mind, chat, we need to be careful, because these unknown signals can be good or bad. As we progress, more mods will be added, tougher enemies, Parallax, Ember, MES. Right now, it is just us and the unknown signals. And whatever poor soul happens to find themselves caught in the void. I wonder if I can make the skybox just a pitch black void. No stars, no nothing, just inky blackness. That might be a bit too much. Alright, we are 5Ks out. I'm going to bring us to a halt. Unload everything I have. I can see it. Let us go. Let us see what treasures are calling. There's another one, 20k, what looks like up. Okay, so I'm going to call the black void up there up. The blue below us is down. Alright, chat? That way we all have a concept of up or down. That is probably going to get very lost as time goes on. It's a small grid. There's a man. Thrusters in all directions. Down. Yes. I need a motor to get inside. A display. Where am I gonna get a display out here? Yes, I know I could just grind through the floor, but where's the fun in that, chat? There we go. And now a computer. Computer? Computer. Computer. Oh. There's a survival kit here, chat. Ooh. This is big. This is definitely a good find. Well, find is a relative term. Do you have computers? No, you don't. Something out here has to have computers. H2O2. What do you mean access denied? Oh, wait. Wait, can I spin myself inside? No. Let's try the other door. No. What game? I don't want to break the door. I will. I don't want to. Okay, cool. I'm in. No, come on, Gabe. Play nice. There we go, game. Does that make that mine? No. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, thank God there's oxygen in it. With that, I need 20 computers. Thrusters are working. All right. We got what looks to be a really good shuttle. Chat.
Energy low.
We're either gonna completely scrap it, which, to be perfectly honest, I kind of don't want to do, but at the same time, so we're either gonna completely scrap it or we're gonna keep it and turn it into our shuttle. What do you think, chat? What do we want to do? Scrap it or keep it? Can I still? Yes. Okay, cool. I think I can land it on the bottom of this thing without any issues. Need be, I'll flatten this entire section. Well, up into the cockpit, so just this front section will still be a bit round. Actually, no. I'll kill the cockpit too, if I gotta. If we're keeping it. To the void we sail. Actually, I could make the skybox like Treasure Island and we could build a sailboat. No. Maybe. Be funny. But maybe. We'll see. We haven't decided on a scheme style for this playthrough. So we'll see. I need... other side. Just a few more computers. Now, I don't know what all other new encounters are here, because this is obviously a new encounter. As it has a bunch of new DLC locks and whatnot. So this is one of the ones they added in the update to all their encounters. I don't know what else is there. If we find gravity components, I'm just gonna take them. Displays. Of course I need displays. Displays. What do you mean access denied? There we go. We have it, chat. We have the shuttle. It's a really, really cute shuttle. Yay! Grinding. Cool. It's mine. Alright. We have a shuttle. It's not a very... It's piece of work, but we have a shuttle. Oh. Ooh. Chat, we have a Prototech frame. That should be a real big question. Are we allowed to use Prototech in a scenario like this? I feel like we shouldn't. But what do you think, chat? I need to disable this gyroscope. This is gonna cause some headache for me if I leave it active. Alright. I need to go in here. Ooh. Turn you off. I can't access you. Orientate ourselves. I think we had to salvage up toward the void. We go up. Get up to 30. And that is where we pause. We drift through at 30. Alright. What to do? New poll. Five-minute poll. There we go. Alright, chat. What do we do with the shuttle that we just found? It is this thing right here. I kinda like it, but if we want to scrap it for parts, we can. As a reminder, this is the only stone we get in the game. We're not allowed to upgrade to the more advanced versions. Anything past stone, so we're not allowed to have iron or any of these other fancy ones, just stone. So, anything we get that requires anything other than iron, silicon, or nickel, we have to find. We have to salvage. With that being said, having a nice little shuttle might not be bad. Chet, you are the deciding factor on whether or not this shuttle gets to live, or whether or not it gets cannibalized. And while y'all vote, I shall be right back. I'm gonna get a quick snack. yet. Seeing as how I'm back, let me disable this little thing right here. And go ahead and vote on the poll whether or not we keep the shuttle or scrap it. While y'all are voting, let us build up the basic assembler. Oh. Guess we keep going up. Until I see that again. Oh. Oh? Chat. Is that an asteroid in my no asteroid map? Let me refill on. Let's not take the shuttle. Let's go in there on foot. Let's see what we're working with. What were the results of the shuttle? No one voted. Okay. Oh well. We will keep it then. There's supposed to be no asteroids. Why is there an asteroid? Keen. Why is there an asteroid in my no asteroid playthrough? I don't know what to do with this one, chat. Do we just ignore the asteroid and just keep on flying? Because there's supposed to be no asteroids on this map. And yet, there's an asteroid. Right here. There's, those look like cargo containers over there. I might go up to cargo containers and leave the asteroid right here alone. Is this an asteroid? It almost looks like a hunk of metal. No, it's an asteroid. Ooh. Okay, there's a turret.
Your health is low.
You're gonna be
low.
hungry. Let's do a T conveyor tube junction. I should have added AI enabled to this. Hmm. I can't wait to just sit down and completely rework this ship. Probably move the... How big are you again, Mr. Shuttle? Alright, so extend this out by maybe 2-ish additional blocks. That way it's a 5 wide, or 5 long. Raise this up by 1 block. That way we can get a little hangar space for the shuttle here. I just completely rework it all. Hydra Man. If I don't kill this thing, I know there's a rifle in. Okay, I know there's a rifle in the frickin' shuttle. I don't think that was damaging it at all. I mean, at least it takes, what, gravel to make the ammunition for this thing? Ooh. I almost pasted myself into the windshield. Alright, let's see here. So there's turn on the left, on the right, and on the left. Cool. Turn on the right, sentry, turn on left, sentry. Are you still functioning, Mr. Turret? No, you're not. Hey, space credits. Magnesium. Power kit. Oh. Those things turn way too fast.
Your health is low. Energy low.
I think this shuttle we will disassemble. Tier 2 weapons. Or Tier 2 tools. Sorry. Oh, wow. Oop. I'm not mean to do that. Looks like this ship is incomplete even as it sits. I can't run. Oh. Gravity components.
Inventory full.
Chat. Gravity components. There's so much stuff here. But it's also an asteroid. So we're not allowed to base here. Nice. Ice is nice. Okay, so the cargo pod looking things are over at the sun. I will scrap down what I want. Keep everything I do want and do a complete rework of this ship. Oh, that's actually a meal. Alright, with this pushed out of the way, I can begin on my complete rework. I have a survival kit in the shuttle, so I'm not afraid to do this.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I wanna build this out a bit more, actually. So, I want a, at minimum, 5 wide. Which, in fact, I don't even want to use these pieces right here, these triangles. I want to use light armor slopes. I forget if there is a good slope for this. the mirror. With this in place, grab a window.
Energy low.
With this in place, go ahead and put those in. I would like a stairway up. The weird windows, bridge. Girders. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Come on. Don't tell me there's not a piece that connects smoothly. Darn it. There we go. Have this side be stairway up. So I'll put the wall in here. I guess for now I'll put a wall in here. Boop. Boop.
Energy low.
Perfect. cargo pod. Oh my gosh. Why am I dumping shit in here? I shouldn't be dumping shit in here. Living quarters area. This all is going to get moved back by 5.
Inventory full.
I think I'm gonna put a refill station here for now. Alright. Perfect. What? Interior plate. replace this. With that. Girder! Yay, more girders. I may just add build and repair. Because it's such a lovely mod to have.
Inventory full.
Where is it?
Inventory full.
Alright, let's get this all strapped away. Because this is getting strapped.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Where did I put the other gravity components? Are they on the main ship? Probably on the main ship. Yes, they were.
Energy low. Inventory full.
Sorry I'm not speaking, chat. I'm completely focused on grinding this away.
Inventory full.
I love dismantling stuff. It's so fun. Bye. Where are you?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
It's those large steel tubes that clutter up my inventory. No
Inventory
more
full.
hydrogen. It all goes.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Energy low.
Ooh. That could have been bad. Whoa. Oh. I'm gonna completely ignore this area.
Inventory full.
I'm not looking into repairing the space, I'm only looking to dismantle it.
Inventory full.
Inventory full.
Inventory full.
Yay, shuttle is inside.
Inventory full.
Oh, what time are we at? Chat, 3 hours? Alright. I am going to end the stream here. We will come back to it tomorrow. And I hope you all have a good night.